Hi everyone. I'm making this video for people who were wondering about niches. A lot of people sometimes ask you, "What's your niche?" or "How do I find my niche?" That, so I'm going to make this video to do a little talk about finding your own niches. There's one message that I really want to emphasize to everyone. Um, you don't have to master it all. See, when it comes to freelancing and virtual assistants in general, there can sometimes be this strange assumption that we are or we should be experts in all types of jobs. Freelancing is basically working online, so there's no reason why we can't write articles or transcribe, bookkeep, photo edit, video edit, audio edit, post advertisements and gather leads, right? That's usually their assumption. The simple answer is yes and no. But you don't have to master it all. So let's talk about um, finding your freelancing needs, because that's what's more important. There are different strokes for different folks, like they said. And much like, uh, you see, I'm a photographer, so pardon me if you cannot relate, but just lend me your ears. Much like photographers benefit from learning about different kinds of photography, all photographing as a whole. They have this technical things that we need that we need to learn. Freelancing also benefits from learning uh, the fundamentals that apply across all types of work online. So that's the English skills, the computer skills, and probably more on the attitude, the way you communicate, communication skills. However, much like photographers often break off into different fields, uh, freelancers also find that they love transcribing but hate proofreading, and in many cases they still try to do proofreading jobs. They are freelancers would venture into different kinds of jobs, and it's okay. That is good. The thing that you need to pay attention to is you need to find what you love. Other freelancers love article writing, but they don't enjoy writing show notes. Some freelancers love working in their own office, and some people like Jason Delay would love to just use his phone, and that's it. Well, I believe that you should do what you enjoy. Just whichever type of freelancing sparks your passion and fills you with joy, you should do that. And whether that's transcribing or uh, spending sleepless nights editing videos, just like what I do, just do what you love. Then, when it comes to what you use, if there's a method that makes you enjoy it, of course we have to we have to prioritize efficiency and speed and whatnot. But what about the method that you use to enjoy? What about the tools that you like to use? What about the environment where you find peace and be able to work? Some people would love to go to coffee shops and use their Wi-Fi and just work there. Some people would love to go to cafes and would love to work there. Some people would love to work while they are riding in jeeps on their way to somewhere else. Some people would also love to, just like me, would love to stay in their private homes and keep away from the world. And that is fine. Find where you find the place, the environment where you are more efficient and you're happier to work, which makes you feel good about doing your job. And you should also do it even if it's not cool. Do it even if no one else is doing it. It's not about what other people think of how you do things. It's all about what your client thinks of the product that you submit. So why the hell should you care for whatever you wear or wherever you want to work? Whether you took a bath today, it doesn't really matter. Whether you brushed your teeth, it doesn't really matter. Does that affect your product? No. So, but are you comfortable? No, no. Do you enjoy your spending your day without brushing your teeth? Go for it by all means. Another thing that I want you to know is it's okay not to do it all. There are some projects where there are multiple tasks that you need to do different tasks, and it's okay that you're not able to do all of those. Just in case no one has ever told you yet, it's okay not to be skilled in everything. Please, fellow Filipinos, it's okay not to be skilled in everything. Eh, Even let's say that you specialize in technical writing and someone sends you an invite for content creation. It's okay to say thank you very much for thinking of me, but no. No, it's also okay to love blogging, but you have zero, absolutely zero interest in posting ads on Facebook about those blogs. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned freelancer, it's really hard sometimes to admit that um, a particular job isn't your preference or your strong suit. Um, it- it's not just Filipinos. No one wants to feel incompetent, but that is very, very common to us. We are scared or of applying for a job. We are scared of applying for a job because we don't want to feel that we cannot do the job. We are incompetent. On the other hand, there's no shame in telling someone that you are unable to do specific tasks. Okay? There's no shame about that. Because uh, after all, if you are comfortable in doing something new, then why would you be ashamed of that? You are learning about it. So please say it with me. I don't have to master it all. Say it with me. I don't have to master it all. Okay? Now, so now we are talking about finding your own niche. Okay, so after all this talk, how are you going to find your own niche? The answer is simply to try everything that you can. You don't have to master them all, but try to try them. There's no harm in trying. Trying different types of jobs is very different from feeling compelled to be the master of that job. Giving different kinds of jobs a try, sometimes it pays you low, and sometimes yes, that's the downside of it. Sometimes it pays you low if you're going to try something new, but it allows you to experiment and to discover what it is that you really love. It makes you discover things. And it also requires possibly humbling yourself down, realizing that you are not really good at a specific task, and it allows you to ask someone to teach you. Even if you're the best article writer in the Philippines, but you may not know zero, you have zero knowledge about sending ads to clients. You just need to ask somebody to teach you how. So if you really want to learn, if you want to learn, you have to be ready and willing to be taught. That's the thing that you need to keep in mind. Uh, so I mentioned that there is a downside about trying new things, but there are the benefits of trying new things. Let's see. My personal niche is editing family memory videos. It's what really makes me happy and excited. And no matter how long the hours, sometimes I work 16 to 20 hours straight just to finish that job. At the end of that job, I always feel happy. I always feel excited to submit my product to my client. And every time that I stepped outside that particular specialty, that particular niche, uh, where I am comfortable with, uh, I have the goal of learning about another type of video editing. And in all times, it has been worth it. I have not seen a master of all the types of video editing. I have not seen one yet. There are masters of specific kinds of editing, but not all of them. And the thing is, they still try other things. And to me, I try other things because I learn something valuable in every case that I try something new. When I sit down and focus on a, let's say, a company presentation, it gave me the opportunity to review storytelling in the business or corporate form. When there was a time I made an attempt to do advertisement. It's the type of editing that I try. I don't know if I'm going to be an expert of. It intimidates me. I had the opportunity to learn more about the target audiences and the trends. Were my ads approved? Unfortunately, no. I am not an ads editor superstar, and probably I will never be because teenage interest is just something that I can rarely tolerate. Yet, there's also certain importance in taking something like that which you have no idea to do and learning the steps necessary to make it happen. When all the pieces fall into place finally, and you see that your product has even just a small resemblance to the product, that amazing product that you are trying to achieve, that you saw on the internet, in YouTube or in Google, then it's a pretty amazing feeling. You feel that you have achieved something. You feel that it just takes a little bit more learning, and you will be able to compare your product to this amazing product that you saw on the internet. So, in conclusion, the more kinds of work you try, the more you'll find yourself agree to a specific job. The more that you will discover which particular jobs you can say, "Oh yes, I love that," or which particular jobs you can say, "Oh no, 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 I'm never going to do that again." The the thing is, when I suggest that you try to find your niche, I'm not saying that you're going to choose a specific type of job and stay there for the rest of your life. Your niche, you owe to yourself to make your niche grow, shrink, and evolve. Again, grow, shrink, and evolve. Because um, you need to give yourself some freedom to identify the types of job that really brings out who you are. And as for the rest, just just forget about them. You again, you don't have to master it all. All right. So, what's your niche? What types of jobs did you love or you love to try? What types of jobs have you tried that you don't want to do it again? And in what environment do you really love and enjoy working in? Let me know.